Well, hello again, everyone. Hello, Americans. Well, another promise made and a promise kept. At least part one. Trump signed an executive order. I don't know if it was one of his biggest ones because they all seem to be real big to clean up the last mess from the last administration. To get rid of the Department of Education and make Linda McMahon the last Secretary of Education. To which I say, hallelujah, thank you, goodbye, good riddance. This is another department that should have never been created in the first place. I think, what was this department originally? The Department of House and Human Services or some crap like that. Until Jimmy Carter and made it the Department of Education. Well, the day before it opened, we were second in the world in education, only behind Australia. I think we're like 23 or 24 and falling. You look at the amount of money we spend per student on some parts of this country, it's just astronomical for the results we're getting. I think between state, federal, and all the local governments in the country, I think there's something like 23 million government workers. So 350 million people in the country. It was about 8% of the workforce. Now, out of those 23 million, I think about just over half, I must say about 12 million, work for an education department, whether state, local, or federal. And half of that are only teachers, principals, deans. Basically, your ground troops of education. Your teachers, your assistant teachers, people actually work in the school. The other half are just bureaucrats that just get in the way or make things worse. And I hope this is the first of many of these 3, 4 letter alphabet agencies that need to go. The Department of Energy needs to go. The IRS needs to go. The alcohol, tobacco, firearms need to go. Department of Homeland Security needs to go. We don't need a Department of Homeland Security. I don't know why George Bush gave us that crap. I mean, I could go down the list. I mean, what else do we have that we don't need? The DEA, the Drug Enforcement Agency. I mean, how many federal departments do we need here? The other ones I would definitely keep, well, because we have federal criminals, we need the Department of Corrections on the federal level. We need the U.S. Marshals because they control court security. They also do prisoner transport. The post office is in the Constitution, so the only way to get rid of the post office would be to pass an amendment to get rid of the post office. That's not going to happen, but they should make it profitable again because, after all, it's a monopoly. They're the only people that can deliver your day-to-day mail, and we lose money in it every year. Yep, only the government can do such a thing. But I'm hoping that if this department does go, and I think it will, a lot of these teacher unions will be weakened. They need to go. I am not for unions. I'm not against unions. I've always been in the middle of unions. There are good ones, there are bad ones. And then you get the ones that embed the government, and the teachers union have become a very, very Marxist organization. They don't care about the students. I don't care what they tell you. They only care about empowering themselves in D.C. on a state level and keeping a strong foothold on their workers, their teachers, and so forth. So that's the big order of the day. Um, can't disappear fast enough for me. Comments down below. What's your opinion like to know? Keep the country in prayer. We'll talk to you later.